You know, the Utah Jazz name is pretty cool. It's like totally unexpected and unique, just like Utah.
Ah, the beauty of jazz. It's like life, improvisational, unpredictable, full of surprises.
Exactly. Utah's like the last place you'd think of for jazz, but that's what makes it awesome.
Hey guys, what's jazz and why is Utah involved?
Jazz, my curious friend, is a genre of music rooted in spontaneity and expression, much like how life throws us curveballs.
And Utah, well, it's just a twist in the story. Like when you expect something mundane, but get a pleasant surprise instead.
So it's kind of like an unexpected party in music form?
Precisely, Tim. It's the unexpected that makes it all the more beautiful.
You should totally check out a game with us sometime, Tim. The Utah Jazz are full of surprises, just like jazz music itself.
I'd love that. Do they play instruments too?
Not exactly, but they do orchestrate some pretty smooth moves on the court.
And just like a jazz solo, each player adds their own unique flair to the game.
Wow, I can't wait to see it. Jazz sounds amazing.
Stick around, Tim. We've got a lot to show you.
Yes, Tim, you're in for quite the improvisational journey. Jazz is more than just music, Tim. It's an experience, a way of life.
So do you think the Utah Jazz players feel that way about their games?
I think so. They probably see the court as a stage and each game as a unique performance.
Yes, and much like a jazz musician, they have to be in tune with one another, anticipating moves, creating harmony.
That sounds so cool. I never knew basketball could be so deep.
That's the magic of it, Tim. It's like discovering a hidden treasure every time you watch.
And just like in life, sometimes the most unexpected plays lead to the greatest victories. Jazz is like a conversation, Tim. It's about listening, responding, and creating a story together.
Is there a secret to understanding it?
Well, funny story. I once tried to start a jazz band in high school.
You? A jazz band?
Yeah, but it flopped because I couldn't play an instrument.
What happened?
I thought I could wing it with a kazoo. Turns out jazz demands a bit more skill.
I never knew you had such aspirations, Burger Bob.
Do you still have the kazoo?
Somewhere in the abyss of my closet, maybe.
That's quite a revelation. Shows there's more to you than meets the eye.
I think it's cool you tried. It takes guts to put yourself out there.
Thanks, Tim. It was a learning experience, that's for sure.
And learning is what jazz is all about. Each note a lesson in itself.
I want to learn more about jazz and maybe even try playing it someday.
You've got the right attitude, Tim. We'll make a jazz enthusiast out of you yet.
And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about the journey.
All right, smoothie's coming right up.
Tim, you're a lifesaver.
Indeed, there's nothing like a good smoothie to brighten the mood.
Here you go, guys. Hope you like it.
Cheers to you, Tim.
To new beginnings and old secrets. Speaking of secrets, there's something I've never told you.
What is it, Garrett?
I used to write poetry, but I stopped because I feared it wasn't good enough.
No way, Garrett. Poetry?
That's amazing. Do you still have any of your poems?
A few, but they're just gathering dust.
You should totally read one to us.
Yeah, Garrett, we'd love to hear it.
All right, but don't laugh.
Promise.
We're all ears.
Okay, here goes. In the quiet of the night where stars whisper secrets, I find solace in the moon's gentle embrace.
Garrett, that's beautiful.
It's like you painted a picture with words.
Thanks, guys. I guess I just needed the right audience.
You've got talent, Garrett. Don't ever doubt that.
We should all share our talents more often.
Agreed. Sometimes the things we hide are the most beautiful.
Look, a bird.
Ah, the ultimate symbol of freedom.
Indeed, its flight is the epitome of unbounded creativity.
Do you think birds ever feel trapped?
Only when they're in a cage, Tim. Otherwise, they're living the jazz life, improvising every moment.
A bird song is like a jazz salonique, spontaneous and full of life.
Singing, "Oh, little bird flying high in the sky, you're the jazz of the blue."
That's hilarious, Burger Bob.
Smiling. You've got a knack for this, Burger Bob.
Can you recite one of your nature poems, Garrett?
All right, here goes. In the whisper of leaves where the wind shares its secrets, I find the soul of the forest's embrace.
That's deep, Garrett.
It's like you're capturing the essence of the backyard.
Thank you. Sometimes nature speaks to us in ways we can't always articulate.
This backyard is our stage, our jazz club.
And we're the performers improvising our own stories.
Every moment, a new note in our collective symphony.
Let's keep the music going, guys.
To creativity and freedom.
To the beauty of the unexpected.
This has been an incredible day, guys. We should do this more often.
Absolutely, and I think we should form that club.
The Jazz Hands Club, huh? I like the sound of that.
It'll be our little haven of creativity and support.
And improv, can't forget the improv.
A place where we can share our art, our thoughts, our jazz.
I'm already excited about our first meeting.
We could even have themes. like a poetry night or a jazz appreciation session.
Or just an evening under the stars sharing our stories.
It's going to be great. I can feel it.
To the Jazz Hands Club,
Our new beginning.
You know, this day feels like a jazz piece itself.
full of unexpected twists and turns.
And yet every note perfect in its own way.
Here's to more days like this.
Agreed, let's keep improvising our way through life.
And finding beauty in every spontaneous moment. All right, the game's about to start.
Perfect timing. Let's see if the Jazz can pull off some magic tonight.
I'm ready for those unexpected twists.
You'll see, Tim, basketball is just like jazz, full of rhythm and surprise.
And who knows, maybe tonight's game will inspire a new poem, Garrett.
Or a new song from you, Burger Bob.
Let's enjoy the game, my friends. Here's to the unexpected.
To the beauty of jazz in every form.
And to our new club where creativity knows no bounds.
As they settled in to watch the game, the day's events unfolded in their minds like a jazz piece, improvised, unpredictable, and beautiful. In their shared creativity and newfound bond, they discovered that life, much like jazz, is best lived with an open heart and a spirit ready for the unexpected.